watch me touch the sky. Delayed landing before I touched down. I never dropped out. I took a break to study my trials and tribulations. Had to sit down and meditate. Had to finish school and graduate. Took a weight off my.
Oh, we're back. Two those things in, and yeah, man, it's. I'm glad to be talking about music again. So without further ado, SR3. So this thing dropped on the 16th of September, I believe, and I only got a chance to listen to it now because you remember. But yeah, anyway, I got a chance to listen to Skhanda Republic 3, the much anticipated trilogy. Hopefully it's going to be the last installment of the albums that KO has been dropping throughout the years. As you know, SR1, SR2, SR3, and let me just quickly get into this thing. First song is called Empire, and it's an intro. Storytelling at its best, in a way that KO would do it. I liked how layered the track was in terms of instruments, and it gave me a bit of bang out vibes, where he featured Nasty C and AKA. That song should have blown up actually, but anyway, it just inspires you to listen. You just have a feeling of something great is about to happen in this album. And segueing into the other track called Mushito, which if you're an AKA, if you're a KO stan or you listen to KO a lot, it's giving you Son of a Gun vibes, and one would even argue that it's a continuation of Son of a Gun. And yeah, SR1 vibes. It's like the modernized version of Son of a Gun. I guess the only problem I had was, when you renovate something, it looks completely different and better. And then when you, just update, it's still more or less the same version, but it kind of looks better. So Mushito was the same vibe. It was as if they just painted over, the first track, and it just sounded slightly a bit better. I liked the cartoonish flow towards the end. So as you remember, Son of a Gun and then Mushito. The next track here is Sete, and I mean, this thing has a recipe for what a great hit is. You take KO, a veteran of the hip-hop game. You take Young Stunna, who is one of the leading vocalists in Amapiano. And then you take Blackie, which is, should we still call him up and coming, because already he's taken the hip-hop world by storm. So I forgot to switch on my mic. Anyway, yeah, those three dudes, you put them in, and then you get solid track. Yeah, I mean, Seta is dominating every chart that's out there right now, and it's really doing numbers. So the other thing is MS3 that I was looking forward to. Again, you would remember MS3. Okay, MS is mission statement and not the gang. Yeah, if you watch documentaries like me, I am nerding out. But anyway, mission statement 1, mission statement 2, mission statement 3. This is the third one. I think I'm probably of a few people that really anticipated what he's gonna do next, because again, it was laced with piano, and then he was addressing how like they wanted to cancel him, and then he just came out stronger, and he doesn't really address the previous two mission statements. I don't know, maybe I missed it, but there was nothing that related to the previous two, because the previous two, right, actually relate to one another. You can tell that, oh, this was taken from there. So I couldn't hear an obvious nod. And there's another track called Fezeka, which is star-studded. There was Bobby Cooper, there's Sarkori, and who am I forgetting? That is gonna punch me. Zuma from Amaroto. Yeah, again, piano laced, and I really love a good get up and go song, and that's what I got from this vibe. Other track is called The Calling. Again, more piano influence in terms of the underlying beat, but it wasn't surprising. Like, there was nothing fancy for me to garner. And then there's a track called Owami featuring none other than Msaki, which I believe she's also one of the top vocalists right now, and I'm a sucker from Saki, so the track was great, and I just wish KO's flow was a bit slowed down, so it kind of takes a huge chunk away from that track. And then Skhanda, I didn't like it when it came out. Still don't like it now, but I noticed that the last part of it, when the beat switches, it sounds like something Ross would make, and then the Zim Zima reference of Joanna Lucas's lyrics in the track was, I don't know, it kind of felt, I don't know, it's like I've heard this before, what else is there? And then Hate Love, Vuina's on the track. Did an EP about Vuina when she dropped, and I love her. She has dope vocals, and she's gonna be a star one day. But I think KO ruined us, because every time she does a feature with a female vocalist, we immediately compare it to Skhanda Love, which is, yeah, it sucks. But yeah, moving right along, there's a track called Piano. Okay, it starts to go whoosh from here. Yeah, there's a track called Piano, The Light, Boat, which probably means best of all time, and then Stapura featuring Java. And so, okay, Piano is not even really piano, and he sounds like he's constipated when he's rapping. I'm sorry, I just didn't get it. The Light was kind of Maskandi laced, and then he was addressing that Ntugza is beefing with him for no good reason, but I mean, you'll never know, because like the story has two sides. And then he was just talking about how if like the group had stayed together, I guess they would have been running the show even now. And then Boat, yeah, everything is just downhill for me. Even the last track that I thought maybe was going to finish strong, it's Java, but it's that thing of Java is not the best rapper out there. Why didn't you make a beat that was slow enough for him to sing to? I'm not saying he's not a good rapper. I've never really, I don't know, classified him as a rapper, so it just took away from that. And anyone who knows me will tell you that I loved SR3 more, because it was like exponential growth, and like everything sounded just amazing. SR1 for a lot of people will always be a classic, and SR3 starts strong, right? And then it just starts to go downward from there. The one thing that I liked was how short it was, and there's a bunch of punchy tracks in here, so it's definitely worth a listen. Go check it out. Peace.
Ay, step up in the building, I be shining so hard, it be blinded. Man, I put my work up in this bitch, I be grinding. Man, I'm from the mud, been digging up and mining. Look at my neck,